Act 2. The Tomb. You walk down a set of musty stone steps, bringing you even further underground. You find yourself in a dusty tomb. The walls are built of roughly chiseled blocks of tan stone, adorned with glowing torches. The room is cluttered with a lot of clay pots, linens, and other miscellaneous junk. Footsteps in the earthen floor end abruptly at a podium in the center of the room. On the podium, you see 3 levers with the following symbols: Pegasus, Centaur, Harpy. On the far wall, you see a set of 2 peculiar statues. The first statue depicts a muscular man. The second statue depicts a horse. Invalid command. Go forward. Type help for assistance. You're carrying note from father, quest journal, ring of peasant ignoring, bottle of beard conditioner, apron of barkeeping, package of hot dogs, an amount of gold.
I've finally discovered the use of these hot dogs I've been carrying around,
You exclaim. You take out the hot dogs and jam one into the podium.
Why isn't this working? This is clearly the solution.
You spend an unreasonable amount of time doing this before acknowledging that this activity may not actually be that helpful. You pull the lever marked with the symbol of a Pegasus. As you do so, the podium splinters and crumbles. A magical energy builds up within a glowing rune on the earthen floor beneath you. You panic and start to run, but the rune hits you with a blinding electric arc. A shocking jolt tears through your body before you collapse and your heart stops beating. In other words, you have chosen poorly. You are dead. You pulled the wrong lever. Don't lose hope yet. Restart Act 2. Yes or no? Act 2. You're so close to On the podium, you see 3 levers with the following symbols. On the far The first statue depicts a muscular man. The second statue depicts a horse. You decide to activate all 3 levers at the same time. You hear the sound of gears grinding and slipping as the podium shatters apart. The racket of mechanical breakdown rumbles throughout the room until the stone bricks on the far wall slide upwards. You hear something break above you, but the hidden entrance is stuck open with a new chamber forward revealed.
Boy, what a poorly designed puzzle! I solved that so easily,
You say. However, you realize the universe may just be being kind to you, and that on the next lever puzzle you probably shouldn't push your luck. You continue forward, finding yourself in a smaller room. A plethora of rusty ancient weapons are stored on wall-mounted racks. A glimmering shield catches your eye across the room. It looks like a useful defensive item. Your attention is suddenly grasped by an undead figure wrapped in old linen pacing along the back wall.
Oh look, a hero,
says the sighing mummy.
I suppose you've come to kill me then, is that right?
Your fight is finished, you foul fossil! You shout out at the mummy. The mummy rolls his eyes.
Oh, brother, this one alliterates.
He apathetically raises his staff.
Woe to you, O adventurer. In this twisted tomb, you shall suffer the mummy's curse, etc. Let's go.
Combat. Type help combat for list of You run up and punch the mummy in the face. The mummy waves his staff about while staring off at the ceiling.
Sorry, I started zoning out. What were the words again?
He says.
I bestow upon thee a curse most foul. Something something rhymes with foul.
You jab the mummy in the gut. The mummy opens his arms and wearily begins an incantation.
Sand and serpents, fear my reign. Dire disturbance, plagues and pain.
He chants. The magical words drill into your brain, collapsing your very psyche. You fall to the floor as the mummy dusts himself off.
Maybe I can fit in a game of solitaire before the next nitwit meanders my way.
You are dead. An Don't worry, you'll get it next time. Restart encounter? Yes or no? The mummy rolls his eyes.
I guess I'm not the only one here that has come back to life,
he says.
All right, let's do this again.
Combat. Type help combat. You run up and punch the mummy in the face. The mummy holds up his hand.
Wait, hold on a minute,
he says. He starts rewrapping some of the linen around his body.
Sorry, this darn stuff is always falling off. You'd think these servants would do a better job preparing your body for eternal rest. All right, from the top. Woe to you, O adventurer!
You jab the mummy in the gut. The mummy strikes his staff on the floor. Sand kicks up from the floor, spiraling into a puny whirlwind. The tiny tornado peters out immediately. The mummy awkwardly clears his throat. You deliver one final punch to the mummy, knocking him limp to the floor.
You've been bested, you belligerent bag of bones,
you say, alliterating one final time over the markedly motionless mummy. You hear the sound of gears sliding into place, and a weapon rack swings outward, revealing another chamber forward. You're in an armory with a dead mummy. A plethora of rusty ancient weapons are stored on wall-mounted racks. A glimmering shield catches your eye across the room. The way forward is open. None of the weapons are useful, all being rusty or broken. Plus, who knows where they've been? You decide that there are more pertinent things in the room. You find yourself deeper inside the underground tomb. This chamber gives you an eerie chill as you realize that the walls are not constructed of round bricks, but human skulls. This catacomb has the skeletal remains of thousands coating its walls, barely leaving space for a few lit torches to dot along it. You also notice a little wiry man in a top hat. He grins from ear to ear.
What has two butts and kills people?
He poses, holding back his laugh.
An assassin! They call me the punster, and I'm rear to end you!
He cackles maniacally. You initiate combat with the punster.
What did the amputee soldier cry out in battle?
Says the punster.
You'll never defeat me!
Combat. Type help combat for list. You run up to the little man and pound his goofy top hat into his head. The punster smiles widely.
One farmer says to the other, I'll give you my best goat for 10 of your mallards. The other replies, I don't care how good your goat is, I don't give a duck.
The punster laughs, pulls out a duck, and hurls it at you. The duck bites your face. You punch the smarmy little bugger's teeth in. The punster smiles widely.
What do you call it when pigs attack?
He says,
A ambush!
The punster begins laughing so riotously that he is unable to attack. You stomp on the punster's feet and poke him in the eyes. The punster smiles widely.
I think I've run out of puns.
He says dejectedly. He pauses for a moment.
I guess you could say I have writer's block.
The punster pulls out a concrete block and throws it at you. The punster stands over your dying body with an unnerving grin.
I see that you lost the fight. That's okay, I can help.
He says.
Where's the last place you saw it?
He chuckles to himself. These are the last words you hear. You are dead. You were killed by a little man armed with puns. Just view this as a learning opportunity. Restart encounter? Yes or no? You initiate combat with the punster.
What did the ex-soldier cry out before battle?
Says the punster.
You'll never beat me!
Combat. Type help. You run up to the little man and pound his goofy top hat into his head. The punster smiles widely.
What drink did the boxer order after the big fight?
He says.
A fruit punch!
The punster throws a glass of punch in your face. You punch the smarmy little bugger's teeth in. The punster smiles widely.
What did the army general say when one of his cadets put a pushpin on his chair?
He says.
Attack!
The punster pulls out a bag of tacks and throws them at you. You stomp on the punster's feet and poke him in the eyes. The punster smiles widely.
Why did the football team draft an octopus?
He says.
Because every play, the octopus has 10 tackles!
The punster attacks you with a set of fishing equipment. The punster stands over your dying body with a... real man. Just think, you were so close! You initiate combat with the punster.
What did the clock cry out before battle?
Says the punster.
Victory shall be ours!
Combat! Type. The punster smiles widely. The punster smiles widely.
Why should you never choose a guerrilla army as your telephone carrier?
He says.
Because they always have hidden charges!
The punster pulls out a battery and throws it at you. The punster smiled. You are dead. Better luck next time. Restart encounter.
Did the
The punster smiled. The punster smiled. The punster You knock out the punster with a final punch.
I would tell you one last pun, but I fear they've already been done to death!
Says the punster, gurgling out a chuckle.
Sorry, I was dying to use that one.
He dies. In the middle of the chamber, the floor recedes downward into a circular set of stairs. You enter into a hexagonal chamber. At each corner, a large throne sits atop a set of stairs. In the center, lines of magical fire forming a triangle surrounds a bloodied altar. You wonder what kind of ritualistic tomfoolery occurred in this eerie chamber. On the side of the altar is a familiar set of 3 levers, labeled with the following: Pegasus, Centaur. Along each of the 6 walls is a statue. Most of these ominous figures have crumbled or toppled over, but 2 statues remain standing, as if magically preserved. You sit atop a throne.
I wish I had some peasants to boss around,
You say. The first statue depicts a beautiful woman. The second statue depicts a large bird. You pull the lever marked with the symbol of a Pegasus. The altar begins oozing blood over its sides, and a fiery rune glows around it, spreading outward from the triangular lines of magical fire. Before you have a chance to react, the entire chamber is consumed in flame, and you are sprung. Wrong lever. Don't lose hope yet. The ritual chamber. On the side of the statue, in standing, large bird. You
look at the depiction of a beautiful... So that's what... Up close.
You pull the lever marked with the symbol of a harpy. The lever clicks into place and you hear the sound of sliding stone and mechanical gears. The triangular area defined around the altar begins to sink into the ground like an elevator. You ride with the altar downwards until the platform stops and a doorway forward is revealed. You walk into a massive chamber. Slender stone columns along the side support an arched ceiling many stories above you, intricately painted with strange emblems. A glowing fountain in the center illuminates the entire chamber. A red and purple carpet runs directly to a large wooden door on the far wall. The door is engraved with symbols similar to the intricate ones on the ceiling. You take a drink from the glowing fountain. You're glad you did, because you know how important it is to stay hydrated. You take a closer look at the unusual and mysterious door. Its engravings are in a language you do not recognize. It does not appear to be locked. You open up the door. You are immediately blinded by the intense light behind it. As your eyes adjust, you see multicolored clouds swirling inside. The door contains some sort of magical portal. Go inside the magic portal? Yes or no? As you step through the portal, you feel yourself grow weightless as you begin drifting through the prismatic abyss. A strange acceleration acting on your heart tugs the rest of your body with it, pulling you away faster and faster. You lose track of time and space as reality is substituted by this kaleidoscopic dream. Minutes pass. Hours, maybe? You can't be sure. You simply drift and drift and drift away until you awaken. Act 3. Fantasy Mountain. You are lying in a bed in some sort of very warm room. As your vision clears, you start to make out your surroundings. The orange light of sunset streams in through arch-framed windows. The stone ceiling is adorned with red paint. This place has way too many candles. A robed figure approaches you.
Don't worry. Traveling through the portal is tough on everybody,
says the robed figure. The robed figure pulls back her hood to reveal her gentle, well-aged face.
Welcome, child, to the monastery of Ella. My name is Mary. I am the Warden of Spirits, and I look after this monastery. Feel free to stay and worship with me, but it's all right if you are just passing through on your way to Fantasy Mountain like the other travelers.
You thank Mary for the kind aid she has given you.
It's no trouble at all. Make yourself at home. All are welcome at the monastery of Ella.
You arise from the bed and look around the room. A window shows that the monastery is built at the foot of an enormous mountain, its craggy peaks climbing into the clouds. A precarious stone tower ornaments its tallest peak. The monastery has all the necessities in its one single room: a couple of beds, an incense table, a shelf stocked with herbs, and a shrine. And, seriously, a ton of candles.
If you are here to climb Fantasy Mountain, I can perhaps prepare a potion to aid you in your journey, she says with a smile. Alchemy happens to be a part of my duties as Warden of Spirits.
You remark that you are an avid proponent for collecting unsolicited junk from strangers.
Of course, child. I'll brew a special potion just for you,
says the Warden of Spirits, walking over to the shelf. She grabs an assortment of herbs from the shelf, grinds them with a pestle, and mixes them into a small bottle. She hands you the resulting potion. You take a whiff of the concoction, finding it to have a sweet, earthy smell. You ask her about the potion's effects. This is a potion of fortitude, says the Warden of Spirits. Drink it before facing a formidable enemy, and your health will be fortified from dangerous attacks. You add the potion of fortitude to your inventory. Sufficiently rested, you decide to re-embark on your grand adventure. The Warden of Spirits calls out to you as you head out of the monastery's exit.
Careful, child, says Mary. Be wary of the dragon.
You are outside of the monastery at the foot of the daunting Fantasy Mountain. Sitting atop the mountain, the Tower of Thraldom cleaves into the clouds. The mountain looks impossible to climb without climbing gear. You do not have climbing gear in your inventory. You are carrying note from father, quest journal, ring of peasant ignoring, bottle of beard conditioner, apron of barkeeping, package of hot dogs, potion of fortitude, an amount of gold. A monocled man with a cane approaches you with a wide smile.
Hey there, I'm Don, the acclaimed adventuring entrepreneur from over yonder, helping adventurers reach the success they need, says the monocled man. I've been keeping an eye on you for a while now, and I wanted to see if you were looking for any adventuring support.
Utilize Don's adventuring support service? Yes or no?
I'm excited to be working with you, says Don. Don't worry, I know the importance of delivering results with top quality service. I understand that you're looking to climb Fantasy Mountain and rescue a princess from the Tower of Thraldom. Is that correct?
Is this your quest? Yes or no?
I have over a decade of experience helping adventurers save princesses, and I would love to assist you, says Don. There are a variety of services that I can offer to help you reach the top of Fantasy Mountain. Which would you like to get? Here's a brief overview of services. Rope, ladder, elevator, train, or cable car. For your situation, I would personally recommend our most popular service, the cable car, at a modest price of just 30 gold.
You elect for the cable car and give 30 gold to Don.
The cable car starts right over there, says Don. I can answer any questions you have. I don't just want to get your business, I want to keep it. Many of my adventurer clients that are looking to save a princess also purchase a gift to offer her as a memento of her rescue, says Don. What I would like to do is offer you a limited time discount for this service bundle. Would you like to purchase a gift for only an additional 50 gold?
Buy gift for princess costs 50 gold. Yes or no? You hand an additional 50 gold to Don. You receive a gift to give to the princess, a pair of gym socks. You ask Don why the gym socks cost so much gold. He gives a vague explanation about sock market economics and price inelastic demand that goes straight over your head, so you just smile and nod. You board the cable car. You gaze downwards at the arduous trail up the mountain as you sit comfortably suspended above it, zooming to the top. You almost feel empathy for the poor peasants that had to lug steel beams up the mountain to build this cableway for you, but the feeling soon fades like an unrealized sneeze. You arrive at the top of Fantasy Mountain without mishap. You can see the quaint valley thousands of feet below you, stretching out to the horizon. The Tower of Thraldom looms over you. Its base is made of a huge monolithic castle shaped like a cube. A pair of foreboding stone doors leading into the tower's base lies up a short road ahead. You walk through the doors into the base of the Tower of Thraldom. No windows illuminate this massive hall. Arched columns are spread throughout the room like a squadron of soldiers staring down at you. Bloodstains speckle the floors. Chills run down your spine as you realize the stairs are guarded by a dragon. You take a deeper look at the dragon across the hall. He hasn't noticed you yet. The red-scaled monstrosity is gnawing on a human corpse, blood dribbling out of his mouth. He coughs up a shiny armored helmet to the floor, then resumes his meal. You pop the cork off the potion of fortitude and chug its contents. Immediately, your physique toughens hard as iron. You feel like nothing could take you down now. You step forward valiantly to the gorging dragon. "I shan't vanquish thou," you declare, trying to remember your old English lessons. "Thee? Thou?" The dragon stares at you with untamed hatred. He backs onto his hind legs, revealing his gargantuan stature. He lets forth a hideous roar, projecting furious fire upwards out of his mouth. At this point, you wish you had picked up some sort of weapon along the way here. You prepare to fight the dragon with nothing but your fists. Combat. Type Help Combat for list of battle. You wind up with determination and deliver the strongest punch you can muster into the dragon's leg. The dragon bellows a vicious roar.
Who dares enter my tower?
He unleashes the full fury of his fire attack. Cascades of flames rain down upon your puny human body. You brush the soot off of your noble robes and again punch the dragon. Confused by your survival, though still undeterred, the dragon moves to bite off your head, clamping into your neck with his gigantic serrated teeth. Still in tip-top shape, you once again strike the dragon with your fist, committed to persevering to the bitter end. Growing irritated, the dragon furrows his scaly brow in contemplation. He slices open your chest with his massive, razor-sharp claws. You punch the dragon again. "I could do this literally all day," you remark. The dragon rolls his eyes with growing disinterest.
Keep killing me if you must, he says, though I'd prefer you do it a little faster.
Turning his attention away from you, he drags the bloody corpse back with his claws and resumes eating.
"The foolish dragon has let his guard down," you say. "Now is my chance."
You attack him again. The dragon is no longer reacting to anything you do. You are able to continue attacking him, but it may take a while. You attack the dragon over and over and over and over and over, grinding away at his copious pool of health until it finally runs out. After your fierce and courageous battle with the devilish dragon, he lies lifeless before you. The stairs leading up to the tower are now accessible. your potion of fortitude wears off. Invalid command. Cut off head of Dargon. Type help for assistance. You cut off the dragon's head.
Yup, this dragon is definitively dead, you say. Now I can resume my quest and climb those stairs and rescue the princess at long last.
You ascend the stairs of the Tower of Thraldom. The stairs are built of the finest polished marble. You whistle along to the Vivaldi piece playing over speakers. As you climb higher and higher, you stop for a quick drink at a drinking fountain. You can't wait to meet the princess. Every step you leap up fills you with another dollop of energy.
All in all, this perilous journey has been relatively perilous, you say.
You commend yourself on your wit. The stairs end at a solid wooden door. Finally, you have arrived at the very top of the Tower of Thraldom. Your heart pounds in your chest, and your hands break out in cold sweat. Just one simple door separates you from the captive princess. Your anticipation nearly solidifies as the door finally opens. You finally get a long-awaited glimpse at the princess.
"Oh, hello," says the princess. She wears a red-coloured blouse with a dark grey vest. She holds a pen pointed upwards, her other hand resting in her apron around her waist. Her freckled face is framed by frizzled hair, jet black with several strands dyed pink. "You must be an adventurer, I presume," she says. "Don't worry, you've come to the right place. Will it just be yourself this evening? Are you alone? Yes or no?"
You stand still, confused.
I've come to rescue you?
You stammer out.
They told me there was a princess in this tower. That's you, right?
"Yep, that's me." The princess pulls out a notebook and scribbles in it. "I have you down as a party of one. Welcome to my humble tavern. Did you want a table or a place at the bar? Which do you prefer, table or bar?"
Help!
You say aloud.
Help! I'm here to help you.
You look confused," she says. "Oh, you probably have me in your head as some elegant maiden with shimmering golden hair just waiting for your rescue." "Sorry if that came off as some sort of gotcha moment. I'm happy you're here. Anyway, the days up here can get kinda samey, as you might imagine. But I've always dreamed of running my own tavern when I get out of here, and one day I figured, why not just do it now, here, you know?" The princess explains. "I call it the Drunken Unicorn. Come on, follow me, I'll give you a tour."
Dear princess, I have brought you a gift.
You say. You pull out the hot dogs you found in the tavern earlier and bequeath them to her.
The princess looks at the hot dogs you have in your hands. She furrows her brow in confusion. "Did you just complete your big epic journey with hot dogs in your pocket the entire time?" she says. I'm not gonna lie, that's hilarious. Extra points for style. You know, it's actually so kind and thoughtful of you to bring me a gift. I really appreciate it, she says. So, ready to follow me and see my tavern? The princess leads you into the room. Her living quarters are elaborately decorated like a cozy tavern. Stuffed animals are meticulously posed at tables, as if to be conversing with each other over a pint of ale. The drunken unicorn has a lot of colourful regulars, she says. She starts pointing at different stuffed animals. This one is Marvin. Over there is Jessica, she's a sorceress. At that table is Gabriella with her friend Maybelle. In the corner is Stanley. He doesn't talk much. She points out a friendly-looking stuffed crocodile wearing a cowboy hat sitting at the bar. This is one of our most loyal patrons, she says. He's called Keith. Can I top off your drink, Keith? She fills up Keith's mug. There you go, Keith, she says before turning back to you. He always gets the Tanning Brew Ale. It's his favourite. Why don't you say hello to Keith? He's a very nice crocodile, I assure you.
You pick up the toy crocodile and hesitantly say, "Hello, Keith?" You give the princess an awkward glance.
To your surprise, the stuffed animal turns its head to you and says,
Hello, mister. Mighty pleasant meeting you. I'd like to return to my seat if you'd be so kind. This Tanning Brew Ale is my favorite, and I cannot wait to imbibe it.
You set Keith back down in his chair, giving him an adorable pat on the nose. The princess excitedly says, The Drunken Unicorn is proud to serve over 30 different kinds of ale. We have at least one brew from every realm in the kingdom. Would you like a mug of ale? First one's on the house, says the princess. Try a mug of ale. It's free. Yes or no?
Invalid command? Sure, why not? Type help for...
Sure, why not?
You tell the princess. She understands your answer just fine.
A drink sounds wonderful after climbing all those stairs.
She turns her head back and calls out, Lenny! 1 pint of ale! Newcomer special! You hear a squawk from the bar. A blue feathered parrot flutters in, hefting a pint of ale with his claws. The princess hands you the ale as the parrot lands on her shoulder. This is Lenny, my pet parrot, says the princess. Took me ages to train him to serve drinks. Anyway, this is our signature brew. Drink the ale when you're ready for your mind to be blown.
You drink the ale. You sputter and cough up a bird feather that had fallen into the drink. You hand the drink back to the princess in disgust.
The princess picks the feather out of the beverage. Lenny, what have you done to this poor man? It must be molting season, she says. Oh well, beggars, choosers, etc. She chugs the ale down herself. Her parrot nibbles on her ear and squawks, Popcorn? The princess grabs a kernel of unsalted popcorn from her pocket and feeds it to Lenny, who cheerfully shreds into it with his beak. Anyway, I haven't finished my tour. My favourite part of the tavern is over here, she says. Would you like to see it? Continue tour. Yes or no?
Okay, you begin. As much as I'm enjoying this tour.
Just one last room, I promise, says the princess. She leads you to a cozy sitting area in a nook. A crackling fire blazes in a fireplace. The walls are lined with neatly organized bookshelves. She picks up a few books lying on a chair and files them away. I'm not sure why, but I really love books. I know they're just words on a page, but I think there's a kind of beauty from a medium that's so restrictive, she says. It's like putting constraints on a story makes it more poignant, you know? That's the end of the tour, I suppose, says the princess. So, what do you think? Do you like it? Do you like the drunken unicorn? Yes or no?
You tell the princess that while you do like the tavern, it seems like she put more thought and consideration into the drunken unicorn than necessary.
Real tavern owners would never bother this much,
You say.
The princess contemplates your answer. Am I talking too much? Asks the princess. I'm sorry if I'm jabbering on a bit. I'm just a little excited to have a new person to talk to. Feel free to talk more yourself. Honestly, I'm actually growing tired of only asking yes or no questions, says the princess. So, tell me, adventurer, what is your real name? I mean, outside of all this adventuring business, in your normal life, what do people really call you?
My name is Steve, you say to the princess, and then laugh really hard at your obvious joke.
That was obviously a joke,
You say.
My real name is Wendell.
I think Steve sounds better. You seem more like a Steve anyway, says the princess. So, tell me about your journey. What was the most exciting part? Please, speak freely. Rats in a tavern, an old classic, says the princess. What happened next? Really? A tomb? Fascinating, says the princess. What happened after that? Oh, the dragon downstairs. I hope he didn't give you too much trouble, says the princess. Well, now you've come all the way up here. What can I help you with?
You tell the princess that you have come to rescue her, and that the two of you should probably get going.
The princess sighs, closing her hands around her thumbs. I'm terribly sorry, but I don't think it's a good time, she says carefully. I'm not ready yet. Don't worry though, I'll be okay. The dragon, I can handle it. It's really not that bad up here.
An awkward moment of silence passes. You don't know what to say. Without a word, you step backwards through her doorway.
I'm really sorry, says the princess. Tears begin to form in her eyes. I didn't want to bring you into this, and I truly appreciate everything that you've done for me. Don't think that I'm forgetting that. The timing is just... I can't do this right now. I'm so sorry. The princess looks at you and sighs. I just need more time. Please don't give up on me yet.
You climb back down the stairs of the Tower of Thraldom with your head sunk in sullen defeat. Game over. You have failed to save the princess. Type new game to restart from the beginning. Initializing program. Running TavernQuest. Oh my ale. Loading. Please wait. Loading complete. TavernQuest, version 1.2. Type New Game to begin.